Consume All. Do you know why it was called Consume All?
Why is that?
January 22nd, 1996.
Whoa!
Um,
That's when it all went wrong.
This one was kind of, I think, a necessary step after Inhibitor. I don't think it's our best thing we've ever made, but I still like the melodies in it. I think there's elements that I really like, but I think it was necessary to make it to then get to where we are now, because it really solidified the approach to making these instrumental songs more accessible and more kind of conventional structures. Usually when I'm writing songs, it's just me learning how to write better songs. That's how I approach songwriting. But I really like, there's elements of it I really like. I really like that kind of intro riff with the time signature changes and the melody over it, and then that ending section's epic. I think that's awesome.
That is possibly one of the greatest outros that we've done in the song.
Yeah,
that was the first. That was that the first time that we featured vocals in that?
That was the first vocal
sort of acquire.
We're in it. We're in it as well, aren't we? It's me.
Was it that one, or was it in Fear of Being Forgotten?
I might just be Cameron on that.
I think it's just Cameron in that one.
That was fun recording that, doing all the different layers and just kind of having fun with it.
Yeah, it works quite well creating a choir out of one. To be fair, it's sometimes a bit jarring just having the same person recording time and time again instead of just a choir.
Well, I think because there were so many other instruments as well, it was just there for really a pad sound.
It was
really.
It was a good blend of sort of synthesized sound, wasn't it?
My favourite bit of this song is the bit after that, where it's just the drone and then the piano comes in.
My favourite bit is in the intro when the drums come in. That.
Yeah. Oh yeah! Oh, when we were clapping on it. Did that end up being in the song?
It is. You can hear it if you know you're listening for it. But I think we ended up sort of getting it quite low.
Yeah,
we didn't want to get too goofy. We should have put more of it in. I think.
That was so stupid.
We should have done that and then put a massive reverb tail on the end of it, so it just goes ka-ka.
Yeah. Well, it was kind of, again, like those kind of choices that we were making at that point were, I think, kind of would then lead us to how we would approach Fear of Being Forgotten later, where it was like, just sounds cool, let's do it. Yeah.
Is it worth mentioning, obviously, because of the track ordering on Retracing the Steps, it goes the other way around for Fine Line and Consume All, doesn't it?
Yeah. I think we talked about that on that episode, so we might as well bring, when we were making the album, because we remastered this one, didn't we? And then we got to the ending, and we were trying to figure out the order, and we were like, hang on, the ending of this song will lead directly into Fine Line. It was like the most coincidental genius idea we
It was, because I remember you saying it, and I was kind of going, are you sure that's going to work? And you just trust me. And you gave me, I think, a reversed part of the intro to Fine Line to put at the end of Consume All, so that I could put the track in the DAW, just put Fine Line next to the ending of Consume All with that reverse tail, and you were just like, right, just listen to that, and it did just blend so perfectly. It was the most. I don't think we could ever top that again, even if we don't ever really play this one live. That blend is just it's just absolutely fantastic.
I think the only thing that's done that better is obviously Fear of Being Forgotten, but that was one song anyway, really, and we'll get to that.
Yeah, that's cheating. One song.
It was when these were two songs, and we were like, oh, they just work together.
No, it did work. It was. I'm glad we did that as well.
Yeah, that piano at the end as well was meant to be alluding to, because at this point I'd kind of figured out the track order, and then that piano was meant to be a small reference to Inhibitor, the 4/4 section, and then that piano obviously comes back in the interlude track in that album as well, the space between, and it's also at the beginning in the opening track. I like this one though.
It's alright. I quite enjoy playing it.
First without any guitar solo as well.
The whole song is one guitar solo.
Yeah, it's more just like conventional song, really. But again, if that wasn't written, then I don't think Fear of Being Forgotten would be as good as it was with the catchiness of the melodies, and I wouldn't have been able to write a 30-minute song that worked without being able to write this. I knew I wanted to write that album, so I was like, I got to know how to write a song properly. That was kind of my thought process behind it. We've only played it like once, though.
Maybe we could get it back on the roster at some point.
Potentially, we'll see. Who knows?
Who knows?
We've got so many songs now. We can do whatever, really.
Yeah.
We'll leave it there. Yeah. It was a very loose reference to Majora's Mask. The moon says it, and I was like, that sounds cool. And then I just kind of called the demo that, and then it just kind of stuck.
Nice bit of trivia there.